In this video, we are going to talk about multiplicative inverse of exponents. Now, let us first recall multiplicative inverse. The multiplicative inverse of a number is the number you multiply it by to get 1. For example, the multiplicative inverse of 5 is 1 by 5 because 5 into 1 by 5 is 1. In case of fractions, the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 7 is 7 by 3 because 3 by 7 into 7 by 3 is 1. Now, before we move on to multiplicative inverse of exponents, let us first look at a pattern. 10 raised to the power 3 is equal to 10 into 10 into 10, which is actually 1000, right? Now, 10 raised to power 2. Notice over here, the exponent has decreased by 1. 10 raised to power 2 is 10 into 10, which is 100. We can also write 100 as 1000 divided by 10, right? Now, 10 raised to the power 1 is 10, which can also be written as this 100 divided by 10. So, what we are doing over here is, as the exponent decreases by 1, if you notice, the value becomes 1/10 of the previous value. Since we are raising these exponents to 10. So, every time the exponent decreases by 1, the value is becoming 1/10. Now, next would be when we have to decrease the exponent by 1 again. So, that will be 10 raised to the power 0, which will be 10 divided by 10, which is 1. Now, next would be we have to decrease the exponent by 1. So, this will be 10 raised to the power minus 1, which is going to be 1 divided by 10. That's 1 by 10. Next, we have 10 raised to the power minus 2, which will be this number 1 by 10 divided by 10, which will become 1 by 10 into 1 by 10, and that is 1 by 100. We can also write it as 1 by 10 raised to the power 2. Let's do it one more time. 10 raised to the power minus 3 will be 1 by 100 divided by 10, since the value is becoming 1/10 every time, right? Now, this will be 1 by 100 into 1 by 10, which is 1 by 1000, or 1 by 10 raised to the power 3. Now, if you look at these negative exponents, we will say 10 raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 by 10. 10 raised to the power minus 2 is equal to 1 upon 10 raised to the power 2. 10 raised to the power minus 3 is equal to 1 by 10 raised to the power 3. So, what do we observe over here? 10 raised to the power minus n, where n can be any number, is equal to 1 by 10 raised to the power n. Let's look at one more similar pattern. 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, which is 8. 2 raised to the power 2 is 2 into 2, which is 4, or 8 divided by 2. Then 2 raised to the power 1 is 2, which is 4 divided by 2. So, over here, as the exponent decreases by 1, the value is becoming 1 by 2 of the previous value. Now, next we'll have 2 raised to the power 0, which is going to be 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Then 2 raised to the power minus 1 will be 1 divided by 2, 1 by 2. 2 raised to the power minus 2 will be 1 by 2 divided by 2, that is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4, or 1 by 2 raised to the power 2. Similarly, 2 raised to the power minus 3 will be 1 by 8, or 1 by 2 raised to the power 3. Once again, we see that 2 raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power n. So, from this activity that we just did, we can conclude that any known zero integer a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to the power n. That is, for any non-zero integer a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to the power n. Now, a raised to the power n into 1 by a raised to the power n will be equal to, these two will cancel out, this will be equal to 1. Because now we can just say that 1 by a raised to the power n is multiplicative inverse of a raised to the power n. Since on multiplying them, we are getting 1. So, these two are multiplicative inverses of each other. Now, you look at this equation, then you look at this equation. How about we substitute the value of 1 by a raised to the power n from this equation to this. It will be a raised to the power n into a raised to the power minus n equal to 1. Now let's recall the laws of exponents. If the bases are same and there is multiplication, the powers get added. So let's add the powers. This is positive and negative as negative. So a raised to power n minus n is equal to 1. N minus n is 0, which gives us a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. And that is another important property. Any non-zero integer a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Now let us look at some questions. We need to find the multiplicative inverse of the following. 2 raised to the power minus 4. By now we know that this is actually equal to 1 upon 2 raised to the power 4. So what will be its multiplicative inverse? It will be 2 raised to the power 4. Since on multiplying these two we are going to get 1. So the multiplicative inverse of 2 raised to the power minus 4 is 2 raised to the power 4. Now the multiplicative inverse of this will be 3 raised to the power 2. On multiplying them we get 1. Next, 9 raised to the power minus 1, which is actually 1 upon 9, and its multiplicative inverse is 9. Next, we have b raised to the power minus n, which is actually equal to 1 upon b raised to the power n, and its multiplicative inverse is b raised to the power n.